The Hollywood feud no one saw coming. Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds thought they could use their A-list power to take down Justin Baldoni. But now, the tables have turned. Hollywood is turning its back on the power couple, and some of their closest friends, including Taylor Swift, are quietly stepping away. And if you think that's wild, wait until you hear what Blake's own family members are doing to distance themselves. Oh, and Blake's ex, Penn Badgley? Let's just say he didn't hesitate to pick a side, and it wasn't Blake's. So, what exactly happened? And why is everyone suddenly jumping ship? Let's break down the shocking controversy that's shaking up Hollywood. But real quick, if you love juicy Hollywood drama, hit that like button and subscribe. Every sub helps me afford more coffee, and trust me, I need it to keep up with all these celebrity meltdowns. The beginning of the feud. What went wrong? It all started behind the scenes of It Ends With Us, the highly anticipated movie adaptation of Colleen Hoover's best-selling novel. Justin Baldoni had been attached to the project for years, helping bring it to life. But when Blake Lively was cast, things allegedly took a toxic turn. Insiders claim Blake wasn't just trying to act, she wanted full creative control. And when Justin refused to back down, Blake reportedly used her influence to turn the rest of the cast against him. Her first move? The Instagram unfollow attack. She and her allies, allegedly, started cutting ties with Justin on social media, and she wasn't subtle about it. But here's where things get even juicier. Blake's ex-boyfriend, Penn Badgley, not only ignored her silent treatment orders, he took Justin's side in a big way. Penn Badgley's unexpected loyalty to Justin. Now, Penn and Blake have been broken up for years, but instead of staying neutral in the drama, he did the opposite. First, he unfollowed Blake on Instagram. Yeah, that's right, his own ex. Then, he started following Justin Baldoni instead. Coincidence? Not likely. And Penn's support for Justin wasn't just some quiet Instagram move. These two actually have a deep connection outside of Hollywood drama. Back in 2021, before any of this chaos, Penn and Justin were spotted hanging out in New York. A fan took a picture, posted it on Twitter, and Justin even reposted it jokingly, tagging Penn with the caption, "Looks like we were spotted by Chas Gossip Girl," a cheeky nod to Penn's famous role. But their bond runs even deeper than just inside jokes. Both Justin and Penn share the same religious beliefs. They're part of the Baha'i faith, a religion that promotes unity, equality, and advocating for women's rights. Justin even invited Penn onto his podcast, Man Enough, where they talked about feminism, toxic masculinity, and what it means to be a true ally. So, when Blake accused Justin of serious misconduct on set, Penn didn't hesitate. He publicly backed Justin instead of his own ex-girlfriend. But Penn wasn't the only one flipping sides, because Colleen Hoover, the author of It Ends With Us, made some questionable moves that have left fans totally shocked. Colleen Hoover's flip-flop and social media vanishing act. Colleen Hoover was the one who originally brought Justin Baldoni on board to turn her book into a movie. But when Blake entered the picture, suddenly, Colleen started leaning toward her instead. She even unfollowed Justin, the guy who had been working on the movie before Blake was ever involved. And she waited until Blake officially filed her complaint against Justin before speaking up. Her big statement? A public love letter to Blake posted alongside a photo of them hugging. She wrote, "You have been nothing but honest, kind, supportive, and patient since the day we met. Thank you for being exactly the human that you are. Never change. Never wilt." What? Fans were not buying it. But here's where it gets even wilder. After Justin started fighting back and dropping receipts, Colleen suddenly deactivated her social media. Like, 1 minute she's writing emotional tributes to Blake, and the next she's vanishing off the internet. And now there are rumors that Colleen is considering taking legal action, not against Justin, but against Blake and Ryan. Apparently, Blake promised Colleen she'd work with her on adapting more of her books into movies. But now that everything is backfiring, Colleen is rumored to be lawyering up to protect herself. And if that wasn't messy enough, even Blake's family is starting to pull away from her. Blake's brother-in-law suddenly changes his mind. At first, Blake's brother-in-law, Bart Johnson, yes, Coach Bolton from High School Musical, came out swinging against Justin. He called him a fraud, saying, "He puts on the costume of a hero, man bun and all, but none of it's real." Ouch. But just weeks later, after Justin filed his lawsuit, Bart did a complete 180. He publicly apologized to Justin, saying, "Anytime I've said something unkind about someone, I've regretted it. That's not when I'm at my best." That's a pretty sudden change of heart. And the fact that he's doing this while the heat is still on Blake? Yeah, that's not a good look for her. And speaking of people turning on Blake, wait until you hear how Taylor Swift got dragged into this mess and why she's distancing herself fast. Taylor Swift's involvement, a PR nightmare. For years, Blake and Taylor have been best friends. Blake even named her daughter after one of Taylor's song characters. But now, Taylor is cutting ties and making it clear she wants nothing to do with this drama. Blake kept saying that Taylor was heavily involved in It Ends With Us. She even hinted that Taylor helped cast certain roles. But after Justin included Taylor's name in his lawsuit, Taylor's team immediately put out a statement saying she had nothing to do with it. And then, the ultimate friendship-ending move. Taylor disinvited Blake and Ryan from her Super Bowl suite. Yep. After years of sitting together at football games, Taylor uninvited them from her exclusive VIP section. Coincidence? I think not. So, what's next for Hollywood's most unexpected feud? Blake and Ryan seem to be losing allies fast, while Justin is gaining support. And with Colleen Hoover, Blake's own family, and even Taylor Swift backing away, it's looking more and more like the Hollywood power couple might finally be falling from grace. What do you think? Is this the end of Blake and Ryan's reign? Or will they manage to flip the narrative again? Let me know in the comments. And before you go, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Because every new sub helps me afford more coffee to keep uncovering these Hollywood scandals.